Now, hospice in Milton Keynes is ripping up the rulebook when it comes to fundraising.
Yes, traditionally, many have used donations and high street charity shops to help fund the end-of-life care that they provide. But the Willen Hospice has launched something a little different, a place to play computer games.
Yes, from Mario Kart to Sonic the Hedgehog, the hospice hopes to cash in on the growing popularity of retro gaming.
Well, Rebecca Howarth is at Escape for us this evening. Becca, good evening. I'm sure you've already had a go. This sounds like a great idea.
Good evening. Yes, it's a really creative way of fundraising. There are thousands of games to play with. You've got the retro arcade games here, just behind us in this corner. You've got darts, and there's even a shop. Now, all of this has been donated by the local community, and they had their first week of opening last week, which went really well, and that's really encouraging for the hospice, as the whole idea of this is to generate some much-needed money from a new kind of audience.
Traditional charity shops are changing. Believed to be the first of its kind in the UK, the Hangout is a retro gaming shop run by Willen Hospice. Donations to the Milton Keynes charity have dropped significantly. Bills have gone up by 40%, and with running costs reaching £10.7 million every year, they've had to come up with creative ways of fundraising. Customers pay £10 for a 2-hour slot and have access to more than 3,000 games, with all the money going to the hospice.
It's super fun, but you also know it's like all for a good cause. They looked after my grandparents until the end of their lives, so it means a lot to me.
I love the fact that it's got a bit of a nostalgia for the mums and the dads as well, but also you're helping such an amazing charity that's had a huge impact on our community.
It's very good. It's good. The darts are good. Got good games.
Everything's donated, yeah. So it's 100% from our supporters. We sell it, and hopefully it helps drive people to the Escape. We've got some great neighbours as well. They've been really kind in terms of giving us this on a free-to-let basis, so we can maximise really money for the hospice and the patients and families that need it at a time. It's really hard for them.
Keith Privet is one of the patients benefiting from Willen Hospice's care.
It's been very good. Excellent, in fact. Since I came through the doors, very welcoming.
The hospice put on a fundraising event last year that brought in £25,000. This year, that same event raised £15,000.
Our community service, which provides support for over 300 people, isn't currently funded, and that's really important for our ongoing survival. The level of our funding gap is directly correlated with the amount of money it costs to run that team. So we're in negotiation with them, but if we can't solve that problem, then we won't be sustainable going forward, and that is an absolute tragedy.
The gaming shop generated £4,500 the first week it opened. If it carries on with that level of success, it'll give the hospice the chance to carry on its vital work, giving patients compassionate care when they need it most. Rebecca Howarth, ITV News, Milton Keynes.